Дорогі українці, українки,
Dear Ukrainians, today there are two more signatories to the Peace Summit communique, and the representation of the American continent, particularly Latin America, has grown. It is now official. The Organization of American States, which unites countries from both North and South America, as well as the island nation of Antigua and Barbuda. We consider the entire world to be equal, and this is our ideological difference from Russia in terms of international relations. We respect every nation and count on every voice when it comes to cooperation among nations. That is how the UN Charter is organized, so that all states matter. Putin, on the other hand, wants only himself, or someone of his choosing, to matter. This is Russia's typical colonial view of the world, and we, along with all our partners, must break it. And the format of Peace Summit, the format of our communique, the format of our future preparatory work for the second summit will ensure that fair treatment of every nation and every state, and certainly Ukraine. I thank everyone who is helping. Our team is working to attract even more signatories and to maximize the work of the groups on the points of the peace formula, and among the first such groups we plan to launch one on the energy sector. We need to restore real energy security in all its aspects to overcome Russia's approach to energy, the energy resources as a weapon. This applies to protection against Russian energy terror as well. The world is also capable of helping us with this. We are preparing the first steps in this direction for July. Also, I held a meeting with government officials, the office team, and the Secretary of the National Security and Defense Council on the current situation in the energy sector. We are preparing solutions that will ensure a more reliable passage of the heating season and give people more opportunities to get through this extremely difficult period in terms of energy shortages and outages. I gave instructions to provide all the details of what the state can do and the details of the specific energy sector areas where we need to continue engaging our partners. I also met with the Marshal of the Sejm of Poland today, and one of the key topics of our conversation was the protection of Ukraine, our people and our energy sector from Russian terrorist attacks. We discussed the key needs, the things that are needed now, and the ways in which Poland can help. Of course, we also discussed the entire bilateral agenda of our countries as well as diplomatic measures that can increase our strength in the region. I thank Poland for choosing to stand with Ukraine in this time of war. And our warriors, I am grateful to everyone who is now in combat, and combat posts, on combat missions, all the units of the defense and security forces. I will commend the warriors of the National Guard of Ukraine who are defending our country in the Kharkiv direction, the 2nd Assault Unit of the Omega Special Purpose Center of the National Guard. Thank you, warriors. The said Spartan Operational Brigade of the National Guard, especially Soldier Bogdan Levak and Junior Sergeant Bogdan Sidor. I thank you. The Setins Hartia Brigade of the National Guard, Senior Soldier Ruslan Fetchun. Thank you. Our border guards, the Heart Brigade, Sergeant Vitaly Lysy. Chop and Lviv Border Guard Detachments, Senior Soldier Bogdan Mahotsky and Senior Sergeant Denis Vangazov. The Revenge Brigade, the units of which are fighting in the Liman, Siversk and Bakhmut directions. Soldier Andriy Kirillchuk and Chief Sergeant Vladislav Misko. Thank you guys and your brothers in arms. In addition, I signed 2 decrees on presenting state awards to our warriors from the National Guard of Ukraine and the State Border Guard Service, the National Police and the State Emergency Service of Ukraine. 445 state awards. 175 of them are posthumous. Ukraine will always remember its heroes and will be grateful to all those who defended our statehood and our independence. Ukraine must prevail. Glory to Ukraine!